Hello friends, it's Astro here and welcome back to RimWorld, where we got a full fridge of corn, a half a fridge of pigs, it's dark, and there's a solar storm. And we're going to do some trading with this guy, which we queued up last time. So, they're our roosters, that's fine. You've got some bisons? Nah. Let's see. Glitterworld medicine actually wouldn't be too bad a shout, but I think we're okay on that one. Do I want to buy some jade and uranium and plasteel? Ooh, I think I might want that. I also might want that, for sure. Oh, that's a bit of a problem. Do we have anything that you might want to buy from me? Do you want to buy some of my bionic stuff? I mean, we've got a couple of each that we don't terribly super duper need super duper right now, perhaps? Mayhaps. Also have some beer and mead, that's fine. And what else do I have that you might want? You might want some arcelium. You've got a good amount of, okay. Now, if I turn out to need this later on, I'm going to be sad, but I need the cash, friends, I need the cash. Do you actually have some unrefined magicite? No. So we still need to mine up some more of that, but I think that should do us. Maybe I can sell... Yeah, no, that's okay. I'll get a little bit of their silver, and I'll get that sniper scroll. Sorry, the combat style. Heal, inner healing, kinetic shield, power node. Ooh. Oh, no, it's okay. I just want sniper. That's all I want right now. And we are allied with them. Fantastic. That's what we like to see. Now, if we only have 25 unrefined magicite, then I'm going to go ahead and say that we need to do some more mining, my friends. So let's get some orders underway here. And we'll do a strip mine here. And we'll do a little bit of, like, blam. Let's do blam. It's going to take us a little while to get through all of that, but I have faith. Now, here's the other thing that I would very much like to do. I want to get this stuff underway. I want to get the engine underway and the reactor, the engines and the reactor. We are going to need a whole bunch of plasteel and uranium to get these up and running, as well as advanced components. But... we've got the drills, my friends. We've got the drills. How's this all looking? Oh dear. 4.9 days because we're out of power, keeping these frozen, which is not the greatest. Not the greatest. And are we even making any kibble? It'd be real nice if we did. Did I wind up ever making a butcher's table down here? I did. And we've got kibble set to go. And it says we have 50, and this is set to critical. And this is set to importance. Hello? Am I missing something? Am I missing something about where that kibble is? Has it been brought up into here by any chance? It has not. No, it's sitting right here because these ones are still set to make kibble. So let's just go ahead and get rid of that and make sure that one's gone as well. Goodbye. And let's come back down here and let's select this table, and it's set to make kibble, and it's set to make kibble out of hay and meat, which is only insect meat, which we have 4,248. Spectacular. Okay, let's also, while everyone's got not much to do because the power's out, can we get that kibble hauled down to feed the chickens? That'd be lovely. Thank you, everyone. Okay, good. That, my friends, I think is pretty good. That is Rotray. Do we wanna maybe copy this and then paste that there and then toggle automatic refuel to yes, and then maybe we can Mason's doing it. Okay, great. Okay, cool. The solar flare is ending. Oh, okay, well, never mind then. No need to worry about that. Okay, a shuttle has crashed nearby. That's Jesus. Okay, hello, friends. All right, well, hello, Flip. How you doing, Flip? You're an undergrounder, and you're an excellent medic and a cook. Well, my friends, you're a space refugee. I don't think I need to try and capture you. How about if I just rescue you? We'll bring you in. We're going to deconstruct your ship as well to get the materials out of that. And we'll rescue and patch you up. And if it turns out that you want to join us, then you can. But I mean, right now, I don't think we super duper need any more people. But, you know, I'm not going to argue if we wind up with a new person here or there. It'll be totally fine. There does seem to be a lot of dirt floating around. And I think that might be because of the fact that Gabero... No, it wasn't Gabero. Who was it? It was... Bucky? Yes, it was Bucky. So, Bucky, where are you right now, and what are you doing? You are cleaning. Okay, great. Oh, and by the way, what is this, episode 88? So, episode 88, we've struck compacted steel. That's fantastic. It's episode 88 of this here playthrough, and I only just... Well, I tell a lie. It was prior to the last one. I only just realized how to use cleaning zones. So I've got the cleaning zone mod installed, and I was looking in here trying to find, you know, in zone. There's no zone here that says cleaning, and I was very confused. And then I actually read, you know, the page that tells you what the mod is and how to use it. And there's this little flag here where you can just select it and say just the indoors zone should be cleaned. Yeah. Yeah. So now this shit here won't get cleaned because who cares? And, you know, the blood that's in here won't get cleaned because... Why bother cleaning that? So, you know, shame I didn't do that, you know, years ago. But anyway, it's fine. It all worked out in the end. Okay, we have a minor break risk on Eric, but that's okay. It's okay. Eric's going to be fine. He's going to be just dandy because he's probably, let's see. Yep, off he goes. Going to go and have a rest. He's going to fill up his rest requirement. And then he's going to go and play some cards or something like that. Aardvark, how you doing? We've set you to no interaction, and that's because you... No reason? No reason. Okay. Oh, that's right. I do recall watching the... video whilst I was playing it back, and then realizing that I'd left... I think I left Eric standing out here recruited, and then maybe I got him to capture Aardvark, and then he was standing here recruited until he got to a break risk and then went off and did his own thing. So, you know, that's just Astro things. Just Astro things. All right, so we're getting a little bit of magicite coming in. There's some more steel coming in here. The drills are still queued to run, but the mining takes precedent over that. So, yeah, that's totally fine. Because what I would like to do is when we get enough of this stuff... is we're going to go ahead and set Bucky up, because Bucky's got this lovely shooting skill. There's a prison break. Okay, that's totally fine. Hey, Sugar, sorry to wake you, but would you like to come and smash someone in the face? That could be rather amusing. Evo, maybe don't go that way. And Sugar, try not to kill him. But actually, let's just be very careful here. And if you could punch him, please, that'd be fantastic. Sugar does have the proper melee skills. Punch her, pardon me. Proper melee skills to be able to put Aardvark down. Per, do you want to try and help out as well with a little bit of a cheeky smack? Bonk, bit of a stun. Very nice. You've taken aggro, which is not the greatest. Okay, great. And then Sugar, if you could capture Aardvark for me. Excellent, and you can go about your business. Wonderful. Wonderful. Fantastic. Okay, how are we looking up here? Magicite. And steel. Very welcome addition. Very welcome addition. Okay, back up to 3-speed. Camber's got a new magic skill that we can plop a point into, and I think... let's see. I think... Is Corpse Explosion the way? Is Corpse Explosion the way? I mean, all of these are manually triggered, so I am going to have to sort of, you know, micro how we use Camber. But I think that's okay. I think that's okay. Raising Undead is probably going to piss off my people, I'm guessing. Mouse over attributes for more. Powered creation raises the... increases the number of undead. Reduces the mana cost. Cabera got bruised due to being clumsy. Fair enough. Undead movement and action speed increases by 5% per level. Death mark. Mark a victim with a curse that causes their life to flash before their eyes. That sounds fun. Fog of Torment. A fog that causes pain and suffering to every living creature within. Undead within the fog are slowly healed and suffer no penalties. I think that if we have an area of effect thing, that's probably going to be a fairly rad thing to play with. My god, look at all this steel. Fantastic. Okay, well, we're not going to be hungry for steel anytime soon, which is good because we need it so that we can turn it into advanced components and bionics and that sort of thing. Red Crow has stopped by and has a few things to trade. Fantastic. No worries. There's a free bear there. We might as well have that. And a free Ibex doe. No worries. I'll take that. I mean, I don't really want people to be trekking all the way out there. You know? It's just something to think about there. Just something to think about. Okay, let's not worry about it too much, though, because we've got bigger fish to fry. Okay, first of all, let's have a look at Red Crow and see... Well, first of all, let me just have a look at what gear you have. You've got some unrefined magicite. You know what, Eric? Go buy that magicite, mate. Absolutely. I mean, it's going to be expensive, but we've got the wherewithal, and having another sniper is going to make me very happy. So let's go ahead and purchase... Did you lie to me? Or more accurately... Oh no, there it is. Okay. 88, 535. No worries. Would you like to buy something to sort of balance that out? I've got some Psychite tea here that you might enjoy. I've got a Torn Script of Power. I'm not... Yeah, I'll have to look into that, because I've never played with that before. Hey, look, do you want to buy a bunch of random weapons that I don't want? It saves me breaking them all down, you know? And some shirt and a cloth parka, and you've got a cowboy hat. 300 bucks. Deal. Absolute heckin' deal. Thank you very much, my friend. I will absolutely make use of that magicite. How are we looking up here, friends? Looking good? Looking good. Oh, man. What a grand amount we have coming in. 155 currently. How much flippin' steel do we have down here? This is awesome. Absolutely spectacular. Okay. What I'm hoping is that we also find some plasteel in here. A nice big blob of plasteel would make me a very happy little camper. And it'd mean that we can get cracking on all of this sort of stuff because, yep, steel... Not bad. Plasteel and uranium, bad. In fact, I don't know if we don't have a deep... Oh no, we got 241 uranium here. That's fine. So how much do we need for these? 70, 70, 70. So we need 210, and we have 241. So we're good to go. We're good to go. Does that math check out? 7 to 14? Yeah, it's 210. Maths is not my strong suit. I'm the sort of guy who, you know, I remember back at school, my teacher was like, you can't rely on the calculator because you're not going to always have it with you. And yet here we are in 2022 and we all have a calculator with us at all times. Like, I've got one on my phone. I've got one on my smartwatch. It's, what a silly thing, hey? People are so short-sighted. Anyway, party. I like it when people have a party, and do you know why? It's because they all get around, and they start to talk, and then someone, like when Per arrives, oh, here he is, they should, whilst partying, do a little bit of training, and everyone can get some new magic points ready to go, so that we can be even more badass. Badass than we currently are. Ooh, autocannon turrets. Yum, yum. Yes, please. You are most welcome in this place. Unfinished parka, cancel that. We don't need it. Let's actually double check to make sure that we're not making any clothing that we don't need. Okay. Do we need that? I mean, it's not a bad idea to have one spare. Yeah, okay. Let's just leave that for the time being. In which case I shouldn't have cancelled that, but anyway. It's not a bad idea to have one spare so that when someone like Aardvark here... Oh, and that guy didn't join us? Okay, well, never mind. Yeah, when Aardvark joins, if we didn't have armor because of, you know, if we had like too quick a turnaround of people dying and or recruiting, then we could, quickly put them into a parka for the time being until we had some armor ready. But we do have armor ready, so never mind. Okay, cool. How are we looking? Yes, yes, Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. The steel is fine. I think plasteel is a problem. So, where was the plasteel up here? Was it this one? That's uranium. Oh, okay, it's good to know that we do still have some uranium there. And then it was maybe this one that was... No, steel. Aha, plasteel. Only 250 remaining under that drill. Okay, okay. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to let you guys finish. Or, more accurately, I'm going to let these guys get to the point that we have... So there's 187 there, and then there's another, 150 or so up here, 170. I want to get up to, I think it was 500 for a gem. And we're going to need a physical gem this time, which requires 400. Do we have 400 total on the map? Let's select and double click. 357. When we get to 400, I'm going to cancel all this out with the exception of the steel that's in here, and we'll get people back onto the drills. The other thing that we need to do is we need to get scanning again. So let's double check who's on the scan task and make sure that they've got the ability to do that. So who do we want to do some scanning in here? I mean, I've got Mason doing research as a priority, but you know what? We don't have any research queued at the moment. So theoretically, someone should, because there's like, everything's researched. Unless I want to do like tidal power, which doesn't really do anything for me. Unless I want to do animal autopsy, which doesn't get me anything. I could do cocoa. Don't really care about that. Multi-barrel weapons may not be a bad idea, but we're basically at the point where we don't need to worry about any of that, huh? Alright, well, it's interesting that we're not getting down to that level then. So I guess it's because there's a lot of hauling jobs to do. So maybe, okay, I'm going to get you to do scanning at a level 2 for the, for the time being. There's a defoliator ship, okay. Let's have a look and see what we've got here. So a bunch of scythers. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Interestingly, I've lost the ability to click on my minimap, which, that's fun. I don't know why that's the case. Bit of a shame, but can I... Is there not a... No? Comms free, minimap mode, comms console, Rim Atomics tax. I don't know what that all means, so that's totally fine. But yeah, you used to be able to click and drag, so I guess maybe because 1.4 has come out. Oh. Oh no. It's because it's zoomed... Aha, it was zoomed in. There you go. Alright, so now... There we go. That's better. Alright. So, bunch of scythers, defoliator ship. Nothing terribly scary, I have to say. An insulting spree on Truge. Not really a super duper problem. Aardvark still coming along. No worries. No worries. I am still a wee bit worried about the food situation, but we at least have the ability to produce, you know, simple meals. Keep people ticking along. Doing some farming might not be a bad idea, or, how many chickens do we currently have? We currently have, so if we look in here, it'll tell us how many. We have 31 total chickens, of which there are 4 adults, males, 5 adult females, and then 10 male young and 12 female young. So I'm going to let that carry on. We have to let it carry on before we start trying to harvest eggs, because you do need, I reckon, to feed this many people, probably at least 30 hens. At least. More would be better, but 30 is probably a good start. They do now also have food, which is absolutely fantastic. We've got some visitors. Let's see what they have on offer. They have a few things to trade, apparently, and that includes some magicite, but I don't really care for that right at this particular point in time, and nothing really of interest. I could trade with them for, I guess, for some... Hello? With some steel. It is a nice blob of steel just there, actually. I mean, we do have a relatively large section of steel here still. But that's good to know that that's there. What I'd like, if you could find some more plasteel. I mean, we've got these two here, but that's only another 400. There's some uranium, there's some steel. Hopefully what we can do... Is this one active? It is. Hopefully what we can do is... Ooh, uranium. Ooh, a piece of candy. Okay, so hopefully we're now at the point. Let's check our magicite reserves. Where is the magicite? It is there. So we have 423. That's enough. Strapping and Nika are going to have a fight, and that's totally fine. What we're going to do is cancel all of this out to about there, and that should hopefully get the rest of the steel and uranium and such that is all tagged up. And then we can basically get people out of the mining forever in the depths, the horrible, horrible depths of this mountain, which is still... it's only -7 degrees in here now. That's a bit of a concern. How are we looking up here? -7. Are you guys running? Interesting. Interesting. And concerning. We haven't breached the walls in any way, have we? No. What's this? Jade. Plasteel. Okay, that's... I've already looked into all of that. We haven't breached the walls, but it does look like we... I mean, we had a power outage. But these are now running again. And it doesn't look like they're able to keep it down. And that's because outdoors it's now getting up. Like, we're getting into the summer part of our permanent winter, which is not great. And there's some more steel. Okay, it's a single nodule. Don't worry about it. Do we want to bother with this? Look, you know what? Let's get these guys out of here. They're obviously not enjoying themselves. So let's cancel that, cancel all of this, and then I'm just going to reselect just this uranium, and that's all we really want. So I'll let Truge have a meal in the middle of the cave, dig out a bit more uranium. Strapping's going to help out. Aswag proposes that an idea that they believe will increase trade and economic prosperity. I don't really want to build a road, Aswag. Well, I mean, look, I don't really have a problem with building a road. It'd be cool. But I don't have 5.5 grand or thereabouts to spend on it. We have a Masterwork Devilstrand Parker. That's fantastic. And Sugar has some inspired taming, so that's fantastic. Is Sugar set to be a warden? I think I've looked into this before, haven't I? Yes, I have. Sugar, where are you, my friend? Would you like to prioritize? Camber, could you stop? And then let me see if I can get Sugar to do prioritize chatting. And Camber, you can bugger off. Because with that inspired taming, this should just push Aardvark over the edge. Or at the very... No? Okay. Well, never mind. Oh, wait a minute. I am very stupid. It says inspired taming, not recruiting. Aardvark. I mean, you can see why I got confused, right? Because it's Aardvark. I'm trying to tame the Aardvark. And it... No? Okay, that's not a good excuse, is it? It's fine. It's fine. Just a little brain fart. A little blip on the old noggin. You should be used to Astro doing these things by now. I'm just going to put that out there. Okay. Right, so let's not worry about that too much. Evo is in a murderous rage and has decided to kill Giggles. Okay, well, that's something that we don't want. Whereabouts is Giggles right now? Giggles is asleep. Great. Eric, could you do me a favor and try to arrest Evo for me? That's the wrong direction. Camber, I might need you to try to arrest Evo instead, because you're in the right direction. And hopefully you can get to Evo before... There we go. Okay. So let's pop Evo into prison. We definitely don't want someone murdered just because someone's had a bad friggin' day. Garbo is having... Oh, sorry, Gabero having a bit of a tanty. It's okay. Poor mood, restless times. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, shit, that's the last thing we bloody need. Right. Okay. Okay. I haven't been keeping an eye on people's needs, and now we've got a restless event. All right, friends. Let's get ready and let's see if we can find a target. 4 major break risks are currently popping off. The Grey Skunk Rabbi, I think, are our next target. Ooh, Ancient Ruins. I mean, I could go and get that. No, I need to do some murdering. So Grey Skunk Rabbi, I reckon, is probably going to be the target here. Or this one? No, this one. We get the nearest one. It's going to be the easiest to get there. It's going to be the easiest to get home. Now, the tricky part I find is trying to plan these so that you don't then leave and then immediately someone comes and attacks you. So let's look. When was our defoliator ship? So that was on the 7th of August, and it's now the 9th. So that was 2 days ago. What I think we're probably going to need to do is we're going to wait until the next attack comes in, fend it off, patch ourselves up, and then immediately go on the offensive. And if we're lucky, it'll be the Grey Skunk Rabbi that attack us. And then, of course, we're going to... Dude, did you just destroy a stack of corn? That's not how you make cream corn. You don't punch it. That doesn't work. Right. How can we make people feel less bad? Is there anything that we can do? We could get like a massage person to come in and do like lunchtime massages for everyone, but I mean, let's haul that and break that down for suresies. But I don't think I have the mod for that. I guess, look, the most logical thing for us to do right now. Yes, okay. Here's what we need to consider, I think. The most logical thing that we need to do is tag these guys up and trying to avoid the area near the defoliator ship as much as possible. Yeah, I think those guys are probably safe. Getting down here and killing these horses, for example, not so safe. And these guys, not so safe. Anywhere, coming anywhere near this, I mean, to be fair, everyone is set to flee. Ooh, that's a good thing I checked that. Everyone's set to flee, so it's probably not terrible that we go down there. Or maybe kill this guy. I mean, it's always a risk targeting those. What was that one? Steel. Okay. Let's get those guys to start with. And maybe even this bear. Because if we can get some fine meals underway, that might help us greatly. I mean, not super duper greatly, but it's better than nothing, It's better than nothing. Caribou revenge. That's fine. Oh, shit. Giggles. Run and gun, my friends. Are you set to run and gun? No, because you've pulled your sword out instead. Okay, come this way. Okie dokie, here we go. Come on, Giggles. And here we go. And here we go. Good thing you've got armor on, Giggles. That's all I'm going to say here. Oop, oop. Okay, keep coming. Very nice. Very nice. One more. One more shot should do it. Maybe one more shot. Come on, Giggles. I believe in you, mate. I mean, I'm believing in you less and less as the seconds tick on, but, my god, this caribou. What a tank. What an absolute unit. An absolute boss of a caribou. Alright, Giggles, do what you need to do, be what you want to be, yeah. Okay, so that's one way we can do it. Now, the other way that I'm thinking that we can probably get some food into this base and or things that'll make people happy is let's give the Korean Compact a call. I'm sorry to wake you up here, Eric, but I'm going to request a trade caravan, and I want... exotic good... No, I think bulk goods. We'll see if they've got some meat for us. It'll take a couple of days to get here, but I think that that is well worthwhile. Let's get that charge rifle hauled in. Yeah, I think that's well worth us doing. Let's also just make sure that everyone's got their rifle. Because, okay, well, you're not going to have one, nor is Truge, who is currently drilling for some plasteel for us, which is great. Charge rifle, decimation. Yeah, Evo. I thought so. Could you come and grab this good charge rifle for me? Yep, you're good. Yep, you're good. You're fine. That's nice. Excellent. Wonderful. Lovely. Delightful. Spectacular. Good. We are good to go. How are we doing for hay grass? We have 4,360. Do I want to pause some of our growing to let people focus on other things? It might not be a bad idea, you know. It might not be a bad idea. But, look, let's get this underway first. If we can get on top of these simple meals and then start smashing out some higher quality meals, then we can potentially get some mood buffs from 8 fine meal or 8 a gourmet meal. And use that to try and ride ahead of the restless, at least temporarily. You know, in the short term, basically what I'm foreseeing is that we're going to be battling this and we're going to be, you know, facing some mood debuffs. People are going to be bouncing in and out of tantrums. Mega Sloth Revenge is not great, but that's okay. We'll go and check in on that in a moment. Let's check your needs. Empathy, fantastic. I mean, that's always handy. You're still upset about your husband and friend Kane dying and being imprisoned. Outdoors, you shouldn't be outdoors, mate. You should be restricted to being indoors at all times. Unless you've gone south, which you probably have. 8 fine meal, look, it's 5. I'll take it. I'll take what I can get. Let's see what's going on here. Bucky, if you'd like to run a gun on this one, and Borg, you might need to come and help out here, mate. Let's just get you guys moving in this direction. Very nice, very nice. And come on, guys. Here we go. Borg wrap around, mate. There we go. Nice work. Nice work. That should yield a good amount of meat for us. If you could try and prioritize hunting this Mega Sloth for me, that'd be great. So I know that you've got a bruise or two. Actually, no, you've lost an entire leg. That's not great. So let's see if we can give you a right leg. We don't have one because I sold it. Okay, that's not the greatest. And that does explain why you were moving so slow. We are building a bionic leg, though, so that we can use that when it comes in. Okay, fine meals are coming along. Very nice. Now all we need is to get on top of this situation and then get some gourmet meals happening. And we should be able to get on top of the needs a little bit more. Help wanted. They want someone to come and help with harvest. I guess. Oh, hello, man. What are you doing? Willing to contribute, but will not leave voluntarily, claiming he has nowhere else to go. Okay. Sure. Welcome aboard. People arrived. Man, the Weaver. All right, man. What are you all about? What can you do? You're an undergrounder who is a dunce, who is a slow learner, but you can do mining. So I'm going to set you to indoors, and I'm going to set your outfit to worker, which I believe will restrict you from... Hello? What you doing? Cowering. Oh, okay. That seems logical. Maybe, I tell you what, man, if you want to turn off fire at will and then come this way, and then come this way, and then find your way inside, and we'll just keep an eye on you and make sure you don't go and put on any armor and or equip yourself with a weapon, because you don't need to be armed, my friend. What I need you to do is, you know, some cleaning. That's great. But the main thing I would... Okay, now you can put on some better clothing. That's totally fine. But what I would like you to do is to go and do some drilling. There we go. Fantastic. Because you're an underground... No? Making advanced components? Oh, that's totally fine too. Totally fine. Until we have Man for a couple of days and we know that Man is not going to betray us, I'm not willing to let man have a weapon and do anything of import. Now, getting back to the other thing that I really wanted to do, I'm going to let you finish your sleep, and then I'm going to get that gem cut, and let's get ourselves a brand new sniper in the form of our good friend, Bucky. Getting Bucky up and running... Ooh, I saw a little love heart go by there. Getting Bucky up and running as a sniper, I think, is the primary target for today's episode. And then, I mean, ideally, what I'd really like to see is, like I said, wait for an attack to come in, stabilize ourselves afterwards, make sure that we're okay. Hello, there's that bionic leg. So let's get that installed on your right leg, bionic leg, right leg. Fantastic. Onto Bucky and make sure that Bucky can actually move and do the things that Bucky needs to do. Per's going to have a food bin, so I guess we won't be making that a gem anytime soon. Oh, and the other thing to note, the reason we weren't able to make these is because we straight up just don't have any mana weave. We don't have 100 ingredients, i.e. Devil Strand, so I have to tick that one on, obviously. And we don't have 500 unrefined magicite, which is all kind of poo. So to make mana weave, we do that here. And that requires magicite and cloth. So I want to do this until X, where X is not 100, no. I want 50, because this needs 50. And so that means we're going to need to get a whole bunch of magicite. Is there any other way to, like, generate? I mean, aside from this stuff, which doesn't generate a huge amount, this parasite, and it does actually get in the way of our mana, which is, you know, something to be a little cautious of. I mean, the only real way that we've got to do it is just by continually strip mining, right? There is actually another 100 here, so maybe, once Per finishes their break, we can go ahead and queue that gem up, and then we can get some mana weave done. And if we then get another 50 another 500, there it is. Okay, here comes a raid. Their pods went haywire, and they're landing all over this. Oh dear. Okay, that is bad. Let's get everyone to head to defensive positions, please. And let's just scan about and see where these guys are landing. Okay, we've got 2 landing inside the base. Camber is apparently attempting to recruit Aardvark. Mate, go to your defensive position. Oh, you don't have one? No worries. Okay, what are these ones? That's a problem. This is also a problem, but not quite as much of a problem. I've got 2 that have landed here inside the base itself. That is a very large problem, and we don't really have an easy way to get to them. Okay, 2 starters have landed inside the base. Oh shit, Gabero. Right, here's what we're going to do. You guys that are inside the cave complex, including Mason, I need you to come to here, and then step out to here. This is going to be risky, but we absolutely shit no, actually. Let's not do that and say we did. You guys can go that way, that's fine. And then Engo, I need you... Oh my god, this is a problem. They're all friggin' scythers. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ah, jeez. Where are the ones that are out on the map proper? Okay, there's a whole bunch of them, and they're scattered quite wildly. I think what we're going to have to do is these guys are going to destroy my power infrastructure here. So here's what we're going to do. The guys that are going to the main base area, let's let them do their thing. Let's get these guys out here. This is happening. This is happening. This is nice. Man, just keep doing your thing, my friend. Nika and Gabero, I believe in you. Come on, guys. Mason. Okay. 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 You guys, come this way. Okay, fall back. Borg. Back to there. And now just keep moving it, running and gunning. Borg, oh my god. Okay. Nope. Step out. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Okay, all of you guys, go to your standard defense positions, please. How many are still coming at us from outside? Okay, we've still got one here. How are we looking inside the base? Okay, these guys are just sort of mooching about destroying heaters and shit down here. I couldn't care less. I couldn't care less. Let's worry about the main bulk of the force first. Then we'll go and take care of those two guys. Okay, there's still one out here. And then we're going to move as a squad and take down these two. They're not doing any serious damage at the moment, so it's okay. It's okay. Alright. We're okay? We're okay. Wait for this guy. Wait for this guy. You're okay? Bucky? Bucky, why? Were you on a break? Is that what happened? Fantastic. Alright, everyone. Let's select you all. And not you, man. You can stay doing what you're doing. And you can stay doing what you're doing, which is just freaking out and having a little bit of a thing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Run, man. Run, man. We're coming to save you. Don't worry. We're coming to save you. This is not the greatest. He's just going to circle kite them around this building and probably lose a limb, I would say. So let's do that. Is he going to make it through the two doors? No, he's not. Okay, here's what we're going to do, man. It's you and me against the world, my friends. I need you to... Okay, good. So come this way, and no, he's downed. Now, on the plus side... What I'm hoping is that they bust through these doors and then come back to the north for a little surprise. And hopefully we can get to man within 3 hours before he bleeds out. Should we give them even more of a little surprise and just come all the way down to here? Probably. Don't destroy the power cables, you jerk. Destroy the door. Alright, are you all there? Great. Here's what we're going to do. I need you to fire, maybe not attack, that's fine. Just fire at this. Truge and Eric are incapable of violence. Oh, shit. That's fine. Let's do that. And then Sugar, just stand there for me. Truge and Eric, I need you to clean this room. No, I need you to come back behind everyone. Fantastic. Here we go. Here we go. Magic missiles to the rescue, huh? Excellent. Okay. So we'll just wait for this guy to figure himself out. It hopefully shouldn't take too long for him. Could you stop? Come on, mate. Come on, attack me. There we go. Okay, great. Everyone go about your business with the exception of Eric and Sugar. No, you're about to break, aren't you? Eric, come and rescue... no, Truge is doing it automatically. Great. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, that was not bad. Bucky, go about your business. And here's what we're going to do, my friends. I need you all to very rapidly tend to men. I need you to make me a gem, if you please. Very rapidly. I'm going to leave it at 3 speed. 4 speed's a little bit flickery. Medical emergency. Let's make sure that man gets back. And we can tend to man. Making a gem of physical... Okay, you had to go and get a little bit more magicite. That's totally fine. Unfortunately, that means that he's had to go to the opposite side of the goddamn map. Man, bleeding out in 2 hours, and Nika is on it. You're going to be fine, man. Don't you worry. Did you lose anything that is desperately necessary? Your nose and your toe and ring finger. Bit of a shame. Bit of a shame. Well, I don't know, actually. In fact, it might be that they were already missing. We may never know. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Okay. Evo. Oh, sorry, Per. Oh, my God. Had to go halfway around the world just to get a couple of pieces of friggin' magicite. Okay. A bulk goods trader has arrived. Fantastic. Guys, welcome aboard. Oh, shit. Please don't attack that. No? You're going to walk straight past it? Thank crikey for that. Okay. So, here's how this is going to go. When those guys arrive, we'll keep an eye on them on the minimap and we'll go and send Eric to go and do a little trade. And see if they've got some Meat. And that's what I want right now. Meat and anything that can help our friends be happy. Megasloth meat, that's ours. You've got 233 hair meat. I'm going to buy that from you if you would be so kind. And if you would like, you can have some of this and some light leather and pigskin and plain leather and panthera fur and heavy fur and bear skin and guinea pig fur. Fantastic. And do you have anything else that I might want? There's a couple of reinforced barrels there, which actually would be quite useful to have. You don't have anything else that I would really like. I mean, there's some magicite there, which wouldn't be bad, to be fair. But no. Let's get rid of those cloth clothing. An orb of conviction. That's fine. That's totally fine. I reckon that'll be fine. Let's do that. We'll just get a little bit of chocky as well, hey? A little cheeky bit of choco. I could sell some of this insect meat. And I'm going to. Minus 2,000. Actually, no, because that's all we have. That's all we've got to feed our chickens with. I mean, I could just feed them straight up hay grass, but this just stretches it out a little bit, you know? Okay, drop it. Go about your business. All right, Bucky. Grab this. Let's get ourselves another sniper. And if you could come and read this Sniperino book for me. I'm looking forward to having another sniper in this base. Armed with a nice, like an excellent quality charge lance, no less. Let's turn on... whoops. That's the wrong one. Let's right click. I need to slow the game down for it to do the thing, and we'll turn all it, maybe not disabling shot, we'll just do the anti-armor and the headshots. That'll be totally fine. We are going to want to get Bucky some more points at some point. That's not great, but it's fine. It's because it's a dry thunderstorm by the looks of it, so, or at the very least, it's because there was a strike of lightning. And we didn't have any rain to accompany it, so we're probably going to lose that power link just in a moment, but I think that's okay. All right, so we've got a sniper. We've got some progress going on here with our ship reactor and the engines for our ship. I really hope that it's only 2 engines that I need and I'm remembering correctly, but here's what we're going to do. First thing next episode, we're going to load up our pods. We're going to launch across... I mean, we probably don't even need to do that, hey? Do we have any survival meals? Yes, we do. Very nice. Okay. First thing next episode, we're going to go and do a little raid. But until then, friends, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.